Give me your pros and cons with Apex versus Fortnite. I know those are the two hottest games right
Okay.
now.
So they're both free-to-play games,
Mm-hmm.
and they both have a microtransaction system that I think Apex is just going to end up being pretty similar to Fortnite's. Though I will admit Fortnite has more content coming out faster than any game I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
From map updates to events to new vehicles to new weapons to new skins. Fortnite has a ton of content, so that's definitely a pro for them.
Mm-hmm.
Fortnite's made by Epic, which makes the engine for Unreal, so Fortnite runs really well.
Mm-hmm.
Fortnite is also the only game that has true crossplay at the moment that I'm aware of. You can play mobile, PC, Xbox, all in the same lobby, any system, with Switch players, and that's fantastic. That is something that's really, really rare. It brings people together, and Epic's been really adamant about supporting that. The base gameplay of Fortnite is also very unique, so it's very rarely repetitive in any capacity.
Yeah.
And I think they're doing a lot of unique things, not only with their monetization systems, but with their in-game, we'll say, combat loops. And for the most part, it's really more of a hip-fire game with the bloom that's very annoying. You can't go full auto, you can't aim down sights on very many guns. And it's also not really a shooter as much as it is a builder. You win your fights now by building, which in my opinion has become a detriment to the game, because if you're not playing 3 to 4 hours a day, you cannot keep up in a build fight, and life is hopeless.
Yep.
Apex, and then on the other end, you've got PUBG, which is closer to Milsim Battle Royale, very realistic weapons and sounds and ranges and bullet drop, and probably not as much on the health. People tend not to survive when you shoot them, but a more sweaty kind of game. Apex is in the middle, in that it is sci-fi. It's a little cartoony. It's a little upbeat. It's fast-paced. You have abilities and stuff. But despite all of that, it's still a shooting game at its core. And the guns and the shooting mechanics are really good. And the mobility is very good, even if it's slightly tuned down from Titanfall 2. So it's a game that you get to have fun with without having to go on either end of the sweaty and dealing with the TTV builders in Fortnite, or the god aim shroud people in PUBG that are difficult to deal with. It's a good balance, and I've had a lot of fun with it for that reason.
You're listening to the Game Chat Podcast, brought to you by Gamers Bay, with your host, Daniel Scott and Lance Jefferson.